Hello guys, welcome to another Honda Element video. Today we are going to do a transmission fluid exchange. This time we're just gonna do the fluid, but next time we are going to do the fluid and the filter. Okay, I highly recommend you to use original transmission fluid. This is the part number. Let me check what it is. It's just the Honda Genuine HG. With a red cap. They also have with a black cap, so don't get confused, get the red one. And I always recommended to also replace the washer nut, because this is just one time use, you cannot reuse it. Okay, and I also gonna use a 3/8 ratchet. In this case we are using a torque wrench, which also is a good idea because we can torque it after. And we are using a long funnel, and I put a piece of like plastic tube, so it's going to be easy when filling up, because there is no space on the engine. If you use a small funnel, you're gonna take all day to do it. Okay, so here my friend Danny is going to remove the 3/8 nut, which is located over there. We are pointing.
Should we get like an oil pan?
Yes. Let me hand you an oil pan. I'm going to hand you a new oil pan. Today, Danny, he make a lot of work in his own Honda Element, and he said he got kind of inspired with my videos, so that's really nice. And he did a way better job than me. His cat clamp looks really clean. He did the oil change, and now Danny, he's removing the 3/8 nut. So you gotta go counterclockwise. The trick is that you get a good position, go under the car, and then if the ratchet is longer, it's always the best, because you don't gonna use too much like strength to remove the nut. So there is Danny draining the fluid. It takes around 3.5 liters if I'm not mistaken. Do you ask the Honda dealer how many did they recommend you?
I think the 3/4.
3/4, right? Yeah,
But,
that's what it is.
I got 4 just
4,
in case.
okay.
'Cause
That's pretty good.
I heard that when you change it with the filter, some fluid comes out. So
Yes, that's very true. So if you do it with the filter, it's gonna be more than 3/4, and then there is the nut.
And I heard that this is a magnet.
Yes, that's right, Danny. That's a magnet, and we're gonna remove all the metals that are in that magnet before putting it back. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hand you a piece of napkin, guys, and I always recommend you to use jack stands when lifting a car. Don't use those emergency floor jacks that comes in your car and go under the car. That's like kind of killing yourself. So use a floor jack. As you see it, Danny, he already put it in the front. That's the best part where you can lift the car. And then for extra security, he put 2 floor jacks. Here is the points that you put it, so we are really safe. We can go under the car, even take a nap, hang out there, and no problem. Right, Danny?
Yeah, it looks pretty dirty. It looks like maybe I got
Let's
some.
see. Yeah, that's pretty normal wear for the transmission. So if you guys get metal like this, don't worry about it. Unless you get pieces of metal, then that's not good.
All right.
But yeah, this is normal wear on the transmission.
Gonna take this
So
out.
that looks really clean. He's going to remove the washer, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. While he's doing that, transmission is still draining.
There you go. I picked up some the mud flap on eBay.
Oh, let me see.
Those right there. On eBay was like $45.
Oh, those ones right there.
Yeah, the mud flaps.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they look nice. $45 for that one.
For 4, the whole set.
That's pretty
I
good
don't know
price.
if that's a good deal, but
I think it's a good deal.
it's supposed to be OEM. It says OEM, but
It looks pretty nice.
yeah, check that out too.
Yeah. So maybe I'm gonna look forward to get one of those. It looks pretty cool, and for the price, and especially if you do it yourself, then even better, right?
Right.
It's like you save ton of money.
So Miguel, you know, I have a question. I don't
Yes.
know. On the washer,
Uh-huh.
there's a smooth side and there's a side that's
That
kind
is
of
like, let me
sharp, you
check.
know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So
Does
what
it
I
matter?
do, you know, it does matter. I always go with the flat side on the
On the metal?
yeah, on the aluminum. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
That's how I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how long do you wait usually?
I just wait. You know, it's very hard that everything is going to leak.
Yeah.
So I will say like a few more minutes.
Okay.
You know what I do is when it's dripping like that, I kind of close it, the nut a little bit
Yeah.
for like 2 minutes, and then
Uh-huh.
I open it again.
Oh, and then it comes
Yeah,
out fast.
exactly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, it's pretty much the same thing.
Right now it looks like chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
right
good.
now you are replacing your fluid in the good time,
Yeah.
and he's gonna do this time, and maybe in a few more weeks he's going to do the filter too,
Right.
which I did that in my car. I did it twice. I'm gonna do it 3 times now because I did a mistake to put in a aftermarket filter, and I already bought the OEM one.
So I heard there's actually like over 9 quarts of transmission fluid.
Yes, that's true.
So that's why people do it like 3 times. They do the drain and fill like
Yes.
3 times, right?
Yeah, that's true. If you remove the whole transmission,
Yeah.
the torque converter is in there. That easily holds a few quarts of fluid, and you know the lines and everything.
Yeah.
But that's when you do an overhaul. But if you guys do this one, it's not too expensive. 3 quarts of fluid and the washer, I will say around $35,
Yeah.
and maybe 30 minutes of your time to do this. Of course, Danny's next time he's gonna do it faster. He's gonna get some experience.
That's right.
What year is your Honda, Danny? Tell us
This is,
something. How you got it? What year is it? Miles?
The 2008 LX.
Nice.
Just a 2-wheel drive. I got it from my brother maybe about 5 months ago. Something
Okay.
like that, 6 months ago. And so ever since I got it, I joined the Element, the owners groups,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized that people love this car.
That is true.
Yeah, and so it kind of inspired me watching all these people who are not mechanics working on their own car. And I thought, you know, I never changed my oil before, never.
Nice. And you already did the clamp. You
Yeah.
already did the oil. He installed a pretty nice drain plug, right?
That's right.
What,
Yeah, yeah.
what else do you do yourself on this car?
Oh, this right here. I did the stereo. I think the same one that you did.
Yes, I got it
Uh,
recommended from you. That's why I did it.
I installed the roof rack. I got
Nice.
the aftermarket Amazon the running board.
There you go. That
with
looks
the
really
side
nice.
steps
Mm-hmm.
with the mud flaps. I got a custom carpet on eBay.
Okay.
Like a
For
one
the floor or?
for the floor on the inside.
Uh-huh.
It's like a one piece that goes from the trunk all the way to the second row.
Or is that made for the elements, or you cut it?
They custom make
Oh,
it
wow,
for
I didn't
this
know
car.
that.
Yeah,
That's
it
pretty
was
cool.
It was about 100, maybe $115.
Not bad
something
at
like
all.
that. Yeah, yeah. How's that looking?
That's looking. I will definitely already put the nut back,
Yeah.
the ball.
Do I
Yeah,
need
it's
to wipe
just-
it down or?
Yeah, you can wipe it up. You know, let me give you some brake cleaner.
Uh-huh.
It's always good to clean whatever you're working or before putting the nut.
Uh-huh.
So I always use brake cleaner, which is also part cleaner.
Somebody's having fun out there, huh?
This thing is really strong, so just go like, if you want, I can do.
But I can't spray it inside.
No, it's just like, look. So you can have your hand, it's okay.
Oh.
There you go. It's just to remove like, you know, some like particles of metal or whatever stays there.
Yeah.
The brake cleaner is really strong, but it really does a good job. I always use that.
Is a brake cleaner different than a carb cleaner?
Yes, it's somehow different, but I recommend more to use brake cleaner because it's mostly for cleaning parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and carburetor is more specific for the carburetor, but they're pretty similar. I notice when you use carb cleaner too, it's a little bit more oily,
Oh, really?
and this one is like alcohol. It's, you just put it and it cleans and dries fast.
Yeah.
So that's when the important thing comes. let me check the specs. Okay guys, so Danny is going to torque that ball, which is the best thing to do. We found out online that it's 33 foot-pounds. So if somebody also can comment to make sure that's the correct, but even that if we are a little bit off, 33 pounds is enough for a knot like this to be tight.
Okay.
So that's, do you hear it clicking? Like it's gonna do a clicking noise on the torque wrench.
Harbor Freight.
Oh, I see.
I don't hear a good click,
Yeah.
but it did click.
Okay, perfect. That's good. You don't want to over tie that too,
Yeah.
because that's aluminum. If over tighten, that's not good.
Right.
Okay, so we got it. Now we are going to add the fluid. We are going to use this long funnel, and then Danny is going to do it. I'm just recording. And this is awesome because he never wearing cars before, right, Danny?
Yeah.
This is his first time. He got
First
inspired
time.
from people in the group.
I should have pulled the
Dipstick.
dipstick before I released the fluid, huh?
That would be a good idea, but I'm sure all the fluid went out.
Yeah. There it is.
Anyways, next time we can do it with the filter. So he got it. It's over there. Perfect. Just got it on video. So that's the dipstick.
Okay.
Always clean it up. That's a good idea. The funnel is there. I especially make that rubber hose funnel for hard to get. So there is the hole
Sure.
over there.
It's a very good idea.
Yeah. Without that funnel, it's like impossible to do it. Hopefully it's fit over there. It fit,
Yeah,
no? Because
yeah.
I used it last time for now.
Yeah, it's good.
Perfect.
It's in.
So it's in. The funnel is gonna make a big difference when you are putting the fluid.
Right.
Those are the three
So we're gonna go with 3/4.
cores. And we are doing this exchange in cold engine, okay guys, which I think is better and safer too, because you don't want to touch hot engine and then get burned. I already got burned like that a few times working in cars. So there it is. We think we can go fast with that funnel.
I was worried about that. I remember watching my brother a long time ago changing
Yes.
engine oil, and he was a beginner too.
Mm-hmm.
Burned his hand,
Yep,
taking the nut off all over his hand.
exactly. Especially if you work close to like the catalytic or the exhaust.
Yeah.
That's the hottest part of the engine. It can get up to 1,500 to 3,000 Fahrenheit.
Oh my god,
So that's crazy.
that's crazy.
So guys, always careful when working in cars. You know, use jack stands and just watch yourself. Concentrate on what we're doing. So there is the second one. Then after we are going to start the engine, and then we are going to switch from park to neutral to drive a few times so all the fluid can run, and then Danny is going to take it for a quick test drive just to make sure that the cat clamp is not making any noise,
Right.
that there is no leaks. Best way to find out that the job was done properly is after you at least drive it for a minute, because all the fluid, the engine oil is running, and you go under the car with a flashlight and everything looks dry, then you're good to go.
Right.
So there's no leaks so far over there now when you were putting the fluid.
Yeah, no leaks.
Perfect. So then is going to start the last one.
And this one only Honda fluid, huh? For this
Yes, exactly, on the Honda fluids. So I was not expecting to do a transmission fluid video, but that's nice that we got to do it. And I'm very happy that I meet another fan of the Honda Element, also member of the community. And like I said before, he never won in cars. He got inspired from many people posting videos doing themselves like the jobs for the cars, and he got the can clamp done, the oil change, transmission fluid. Now you're a mechanic. Now you can start making money, Danny.
No, I think I'm happier. I'm getting the better end of this deal right here, to meet a mechanic, to make a friend, a mechanic friend.
Sounds good.
For somebody who has zero experience, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your help. I wish I didn't have to install cat clamp.
Oh, I see.
I wish it wasn't a problem, right?
Exactly.
But man, it's crazy.
Do you see all these posts? Like at least one person a day,
Every day.
they post that they are getting their cats towed.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, especially in California, we need a good quality cat because we have like emissions, smoke check, and we cannot buy like $200-300 cats like other people does, right?
I know.
So we at least need to spend like $800 to a few $1,000s to replace the cat, the O2 sensor, weld the pipe that it was cut,
Yeah.
and some people just end up total the car with insurance and like clean cars,
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of insurance companies, they just they'll total it.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I heard up to, somebody said it costs $3,800.
Yes,
To replace.
I do believe it.
Oh.
If you go through the dealer,
OEM.
sometimes what happens is insurance, they like to go through dealers
Yeah.
or good businesses. They use OEM parts, and that's when they end up total the car.
Right.
But now it feels good to have that cat clamp, right? Especially when you park outside
yeah,
or
yeah. Especially where I work right now, the parking lot is empty. It's just my car.
oh, you see.
I'm not gonna say where I work, but
Yes.
But yeah, I get nervous. I'm nervous all day. Okay, I think it's all down.
Yeah, I think so too. That funnel works pretty fast.
Yeah, it's really
The only
nice.
thing I do is like when I lifted up the funnel, then I put a rag under because sometimes it leaks some drops and you don't want to get the fluid on your engine or.
For sure. But when I check the transmission fluid level, do
Okay.
I need to check it hot or?
It's better you check it hot.
Yeah.
On that's a very good question. Here in the dipstick, guys, there is a mark where you can check cold or hot. So if you see it right here in the dipstick, it says hot. I don't know if you see it, Danny. It says hot over there.
Yeah, I see that.
Yes, so that's why we have to test drive for a few minutes, and then we're gonna check it out. It has to be between that where it says hot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's safe when it's between these. You see like lines over there.
Yeah.
Is it safe when it's cold? But when it's hot, you have to be between where it says hot, and then you should be okay.
Got it.
Okay, hopefully you guys saw that. There you go, hot. Oh yeah, if you can hold that for just to show people better. There you go.
What's on the other side? No, nothing.
No.
Okay, so when it's cold, you can
There you
check
go.
it in the checker.
Yes, exactly.
And when it's hot, you gotta.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Alright.
So we're installing it back. We are going to put the wheel back. We took it out because it was easier
See that
for.
light, please?
Yes, it was easier for removing the oil filter. And what's gonna be your next project, Danny?
I think it's gonna be that transmission filter. I heard I heard it can be a little tricky getting
Yes.
it up.
You know what I think that you might be prepared also to replace the hoses that goes on the filter, because the hoses they get old with time.
really?
And then sometimes when you want to like put a filter,
Yeah.
and when you use the clamps, to like tighten it,
Yeah.
you can even hear and feel that the rubber is like crunchy, like it might break. Not always. Your car is newer.
Yeah.
Maybe mine I do have to. It's a 2005. It's
How many
older.
miles you got on yours?
It's 186.
I got 171.
Yeah, still
171,000.
still we are babies.
Yeah.
These cars I seen running for
Over
300, 400,000.
Yeah.
So cool. That's it, guys. I hope you guys like the video. Danny, thanks again for collaborate,
Thank you, Miguel.
and good job, man.
Thanks.
Glad, happy to help. Take care, guys. Peace out. See you next video.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.